Nuisance versus trespass. Understanding interference with property rights. When you own or occupy real property, the law protects your interests from unauthorized interference. But not all property intrusions are created equal. In common law jurisprudence, land disputes generally fall into two primary tort categories: trespass to land and nuisance. While both protect your property rights, they safeguard fundamentally different legal interests, distinguishing between physical entry and unreasonable interference with enjoyment. Let's start with trespass to land. Trespass occurs when there is a direct, tangible physical intrusion onto land in the possession of another, without lawful permission or justification. Key to trespass is the concept of directness. This includes stepping onto someone's soil, throwing an object onto their roof, or building a structure that extends over their property line. Importantly, trespass is actionable per se. This means the plaintiff does not need to prove actual physical or financial damage to succeed. The simple, unauthorized violation of the legal boundary is enough to constitute a tort. In contrast, physical nuisance deals with indirect and intangible interferences with land. Nuisance does not protect the physical boundary per se, but rather the occupier's right to the use and quiet enjoyment of their property. Common examples include excessive noise, noxious fumes, persistent vibrations, bright floodlights, or water runoff caused by alterations to neighboring land. Unlike trespass, nuisance is generally not actionable per se. To establish a nuisance, the plaintiff must prove actual harm, either material physical damage to land or a substantial, unreasonable interference with personal comfort and convenience. When evaluating unreasonableness, courts weigh factors such as the severity and duration of the interference, the nature of the locality, and whether the defendant's conduct was useful or malicious. To summarize the core differences side by side: first, the interest protected. Trespass protects exclusive possession of physical space, while nuisance protects the quality of use and enjoyment. Second, the mechanism. Trespass requires a direct entry by a person or tangible object. Nuisance typically involves indirect consequences, drifting or radiating across a boundary. Third, the requirement of harm. Trespass requires no proof of damage. The boundary violation alone is enough. Nuisance demands proof of substantial, unreasonable interference or actual physical damage. Understanding the distinction between trespass and nuisance is essential in property law. Whether dealing with a neighbor's misplaced fence or an industrial plant's toxic fumes, these two torts work together to balance individual property rights with peaceful coexistence in modern society. Thank you for watching.